Everyone wants to be successful, until they see what success actually requires. That's the hook. That's the cold, uncomfortable truth most people run from. Because while motivation gets you going, discipline keeps you going. Discipline isn't glamorous. It doesn't trend. It doesn't get likes. But it builds legends. Let me ask you this, how badly do you want the life you keep dreaming about? Because if you're not willing to suffer for it, sacrifice for it, bleed for it, lose sleep for it, then it will always remain a dream. Let me tell you a story. There was a boy born into nothing. No safety net. No silver spoon. He shared a room with 2 siblings. Wore hand-me-downs. He watched his mother cry when bills piled up. He watched his father walk out when times got tough. At 16, he worked nights at a factory just to keep food on the table. He failed his exams. Teachers called him slow. Friends laughed at his ambition. But he had something they couldn't see. Something even he didn't fully understand yet. Discipline. Every day, after that night shift, he studied for 2 hours, eyes heavy, body broken, mind exhausted, but he kept showing up. Nobody was watching. Nobody was clapping. Nobody believed in him. But he did. And so did his discipline. 10 years later. He owned the factory. Now hear me clearly, you don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to be the fastest. You don't need the perfect plan, the perfect timing, or even a perfect past. What you need is discipline. That voice that tells you to get up when your body says sleep. That fire that pushes you to work when your emotions say quit. That unshakable focus that keeps showing up, even when no one claps, no one notices, and no one believes. Let's look at someone you know, maybe you. You've set goals. You've been excited. You've started things 100 times. But every time, somewhere along the way, motivation fades, distractions win, and you're back to square one. You think it's because you're weak. No. It's because you've built your house on feelings. And feelings are sand. Discipline. That's stone. It's the foundation success is built on. When your alarm goes off at 5 a.m. and your bed feels like heaven, it's not motivation that gets you up, it's discipline. When your friends are partying and you're in the gym, it's not inspiration that gets you lifting, it's discipline. When life punches you in the face, and your heart says, I can't, discipline says, get up. Try again. Greatness has no secret recipe. It's made of boring days. Early mornings. Repeated actions. Silent progress. Think of Kobe Bryant. He was the first in the gym. The last to leave. Shooting 800 shots a day while others were still stretching. Was it talent? No. It was discipline. He trained until his legs gave out. He practiced injured. He played with broken bones, not because he was superhuman, but because he refused to give up on what he believed in. Michael J.